my god. What? Hello guys.
Hello.
Welcome back. Finally some more JJK after a week. Are you excited?
Yes, but it's gonna be difficult to beat last week's episode.
Indeed, last week was completely insane. Easily one of our favorite episodes in JJK in general. So let's see. At least hopefully we'll see some more of Higuruma. We love that guy now.
The best character.
Yeah. Let's see what his domain is all about. That's super interesting.
Yeah, let's see.
Straight in.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah, he's way too composed. Wow.
Only justice.
Yeah.
He can literally do this to anyone.
Yeah.
And everyone will be guilty.
Yeah. Bit of a cheat code.
This is a creepy one.
Yeah. I like this design though.
The stitched eyes.
Oh, they're digging deep for these accusations. Well, actually, to be fair, this was only like... I think this is happening in 2018
yeah,
or something.
he was like...
Yeah.
It's like 3 years ago. Judge man. Judge woman.
Very interesting. So it's really the judgment that makes the call anyway.
Kuruma is trying to act as if he's just the middleman.
He's judge, jury, and executioner now.
The marshmallow says.
Like a sumo match. So yeah, more
I
just
didn't
to...
realize that in sumo match you have to... Soles of your feet is the only thing you can touch. The...
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely the most unique one we've seen so far. It's always something to do with just killing you immediately. I mean, maybe this is as well, but...
Death by guilt tripping.
Interesting. So they don't get to argue about it too long.
You'll find out, because you're definitely guilty.
Plead the fifth.
True.
Gee, that's true. Looks pretty patient.
Judgment, it reminds me of that
yeah, the thing
character
from Spirited Away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just gambling on what's in the evidence letter, but I guess Shiguruma doesn't know either.
This is gambling, the whole thing is...
No! Yeah.
What are these edits? He was under 18, not a child.
I mean, that's fair. Fair gamble.
It's not a bad excuse.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Option 3 is like, you're gonna be screwed anyway, so...
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess confessing doesn't discard your charges.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's...
Oh. That makes it a bit of a sticky
Not a
one.
good look, not a good look. That doesn't prove anything, though.
Yeah, but the last thing you want to do when you want to poop is to go to some cash exchange.
What if the toilet is gonna be like paid entry?
That's a good point.
信じるに値しない。やはり虎杖は18歳未満でありながら遊戯目的で入店したと見られる。
それは何罪？
What crime would that be?
しているから建造物侵入罪だ。
So it's just the entry that's punishable already.
Criminal trespassing.
するだろそんな。どう言い訳しても意味ねえじゃんか。
賭博が禁じられている日本では店と監禁所は別の法人だ。
What does cash exchange have to do with it? Cash exchanges are illegal?
What do you mean?
What he said parlors and cash exchanges are a separate legal entity.
I think I think what he's implying is that there's nothing criminal about taking the cash out of a cash exchange because they are a separate entity.
Yeah.
And he's on trial for entering the gambling spot.
Ah, okay, so he just
like,
needed to say something else. Okay.
So he should have just denied it, basically.
Okay.
君はただそんな店知らないと容疑を否認すればよかったんだ。判決はまだだったな。
Yeah, you should have paid for that consultation that Higuruma offered in the last episode.
Confiscation.
Oh,
Okay.
he didn't know what was in the envelope.
有罪になっちまったが特に変。
Yeah, that wasn't as deadly, but I guess it depends on the crime
For
that,
YUJI, I think.
that you're being judged for.
That is
Comically large
comical,
hammer.
yeah.
この傷地
Like Looney Tunes hammer.
下も変えられるのか。
For some reason, this reminds me of Cupheads.
Oh yeah, true, yeah. Very cartoonish.
Yeah.
重力が寝れない。
Oh yeah, so they confiscated his CE.
I mean, big deal.
Yeah, it's not like YUJI relied on it all that much anyway.
59期岩手弁護士会所属
More Higuruma
I love
background.
this vibe.
Yeah.
T 大法学部受験法科大学院導入前の旧司法試験などあらゆる難関をストレートで通過必要な知識を入力し必要なだけ出力する可
That's crazy.
How's he so cool?
He's a robot.
能馬を知ったボムとはささやく彼の中で最も光る原石は呪術師としての才能だ
He just has it all.
領域
Some people drown when others are dying of thirst.
Wow. Deep.
を同時に習得結界術から逆算する形で呪力操作による機械化から12日間で一級術師
That's insane. Just in 12 days,
コロニー侵入前に
he's already expending
It's not
the
even 2
mains on the
weeks.
spot. Yeah.
Could have at least said like 12 months or something.
He's a genius for real. Like, he didn't even have a teacher and like nothing. He just
Just
intuited all of
born
it.
to be
The
the
best.
judge. Wow.
Okay. Little breakdance.
That is a very multi-purpose weapon.
Oh my
That's
God.
physically impossible.
What?
Throwing a hammer and getting it back this fast?
No, he's making them,
重力が寝れなくな
I guess.
No, it was the same hammer.
Yeah, but I see he just teleported into his hand.
没収のペナルティは一時的に術式の使用を不可能にする。察するにお前は術式を持っていなかっ
Alright.
た。だからペナルティが呪力の使用不可に変わったのだ。
He didn't even have anything to confiscate, so he just took his energy.
なぜ呪力なしで俺と対等に渡り合える？呪術師としてではなく、生来の術師は術式が使用できなくなると、基礎的な呪力操作もグダグダになることが。
Yeah, luckily for YUJI, it never really mattered to him all that much.
Yeah.
He's just a physical beast.
呪力の使用不
What's
可
he。doing?
その状態でここまで戦う。
Sneaking.
波の連中なら初めの一撃で勝負は決していた。油断すれば足をすくわれる。
Higuruma's so cool.
He's like a gorilla.
that shit like an ape.
Ugh.
He's using it to launch himself.
すごいな。
壊れない人形を相手に
やばい。早く知力を。何かヒグルマにとって。
Yeah.
考えろ。
This is an awful situation to be in.
ヒグルマやり直せ。
Oh.
That's a clutch one.
Oh my god, that's genius. This is a stroke of genius from Yuji. Has he ever even whipped out a genius move
Does
like
he even
that?
know what a chord trial leader's gonna look like?
We know Higuruma loves retrials.
ニシンってやつ。
I deduced that it must be one of the packs as well that would allow him to have a retrial.
ペナルティを課された対象は罪を認め2回まで裁判のやり直しを請求で
Okay, pretty generous.
漫画これを断ることはない、
ほら、もう一回。
It's a different crime note?
2018
Oh,
Whoa, no. Oh, yeah. That would make way more sense as an accusation.
ああ、
oh,
これは嘘でも否定でもない。
oh my god.
Oh my god. What? Oh my god, that's terrifying.
吉沢さん、
書面は見たよ。素晴らしい。君は確か検察官か弁護士を志望していたね。裁判官を目指してみないか。
ジャッジマンから課される最も重い罰
Executioner's sword.
付加されたデスペナルティコンフィスケーションにより術式着車に処刑人の剣が与えられる処刑人の剣に切られたものは例外なく
Oh my god, what kind of weapon is that?
心に寄り添う。それは人の弱さを理解するということだ。被害者の弱さ、加害者の弱さ、ずっと縮小だった。醜い。
君もだ、虎杖。人は皆弱く醜い。その先には何もない。目の前の闇はただの闇だ。明かりを灯したところでまた眩しい虚無が広がっている。
Damn.
すみません。
This music is crazy.
にはなりません。
一応理由を聞こうか。
人は皆出世に興味のない自分には向いていません。
だがあの時は少なくともあの時までは
生物にはない。
その汚れこそ尊ぶべきだと思っていたんだ。虎杖裕二、なぜ罪を認めた。
された証拠の情報は開封前から術師本人には
提出された証拠は君の中に救う悪魔。
Yeah, so you could have easily argued against it.
Yeah.
お前は殺してない。なぜだ、なぜ。
Wow.
Did he just purposely withdraw the sword?
39章1項だ。辨識能力と制御能力、いずれかが欠けていると心神喪失となる。宿儺に肉体を乗っ取られていた。つまり制御能力が自発的に制御能力を放棄したわけでもない。無罪だ。君に罪はない。
Wow.
でもやっぱり俺のせいだ。俺が弱いせいだ。ヒグルマ、なんでさっき術式を解いたんだ。
He sees himself in Yuji.
に帰った。服を着ろ。そして座れ。100点をやる。
Wow.
Wow, amazing. So even though he failed the trial, like I think admitting guilt there is what convinced him.
自分の意志で人を殺めたことはあるか。
あるよ。
そうか。
Amazing.
最悪の気分だったろ。
Amazing finale there of that episode. Wow, that's so cool. I love that from him. I mean, from what I gathered, it's like when he was talking about empathy and stuff like that, I guess he himself was kind of, we saw his path and everything. He was kind of disappointed in the law, in the people and everything, even though he was the one always trying to take the side of the weak and try to help them out, even in the completely hopeless cases, right? We saw that from him. And I think that's kind of maybe what he saw from Yuji here as well. That's why he's saying, like, why the hell would you say you're guilty? Like, it's not worth it. Like, protecting, I don't know. Yuji's the same, right? He's like always overflown with empathy and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's what convinced him there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Kind of got a throwback to what he was maybe wishing for the world.
Yeah.
Yuji really took his...
Yeah, exactly. It kind of gave him a throwback to how he used to be.
Yeah.
But 100%. That's what it would have taken to, because whether he passes or fails the trial, whatever, he still came there to get the points, and the only way he would give him the points if he voluntarily just gave it to him. You know what I mean? Yeah, and this is exactly what it took. That's amazing. Okay, so while editing, I realized that there was actually a post-credit scene that we didn't watch today, so I dragged her out of bed to finish this one off. Like within 30 seconds, but hey, it's big. Okay, so it's gonna be about the rule that he's adding on Yuji's behalf.
もちろんこれはルール8の変動に含まれるものとする。
プレイヤーは他プレイヤーに任意のポイントを上
Okay, so they can actually avoid killing like this just by transferring points.
ここがね、俺の1点を虎杖へ。
Oh, just one though? Oh, I guess to take him off the timer.
Oh.
これでお互い19日間は術式を剥奪。
Yeah.
Okay. That's sweet.
これからどうするつもりだ？あんたさえ良ければ。
余った2点は東京に来る前俺が殺した裁判官。
So he killed them then during that trial. That's what it was.
自首でもするかな。それまでは自分が何をすべきか考える。それに君といるとますます自分を嫌いになりそう。
I think because
またな。
I think it's because, I mean, this whole... Okay, let's finish it. I think it means like, because even the reason that he, allowed Yuji to add the points and, this whole exchange that they had right before he was about to execute him was that Yuji kind of reminded him of his old self, that's probably a depressing thought for him, yeah. Did I understand that right? That he killed those two during this trial?
Yeah, he did.
He really snapped? Wow.
I mean, I'm sure this is not the last time we're seeing him. He can just walk out.
Yeah, 100%. All right, well, thanks. Now, back to our old selves. And that ending as well of them sitting down, like, just beautiful, beautiful.
And the music room. That trial was also
that was
insane.
so powerful.
That was a great episode.
Amazing episode, yeah. that was a shock to me when they called for a retrial. And I even thought at the first trial that, what are they trying to sue him for some petty, what? Like, this is nonsense.
That's what I thought too.
I mean?
I thought they were gonna go straight to...
Yeah, despite of how much of a great guy he is, he's done some awful
bad
shit,
thing,
so... the second retrial, Bo, you killed everyone in Shibuya. Guilty. My judgment is terrifying.
Oh, that was
terrifying.
actually... That gave me chills.
Yeah.
Awful expression.
But and also another thing I wanted to say is that it's also beautiful that... First of all, I really liked how quickly Yuji just said, yes, I'm guilty. He didn't even think, he didn't consider his options. Like, it's clear...
Because we know it's on his mind.
Yeah, it's that thing that weighs on him the most. And he always blames himself for everything that happened. But what I also really liked is that Higuruma, obviously purposely he recalled the technique and everything because he didn't want to hurt Yuji over it. And he clearly told him, this is how this would have been judged and you're innocent and everything. It just feels like it's super important for Yuji to hear that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially in this court setting. It's
exactly.
Actual lawyers telling you you're innocent. So
yeah, I think he's really got Higuruma on his side.
Yeah.
Because he's also not looking for just killing people. He just hates unfairness, I guess.
100%. And I mean, he's just kind of adoring this chaos that the current game brings and this twisted honesty that it has with these rules, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you break the rule, you die, so it's not like he's actually actively going out there trying to kill people.
That's true.
He's more like...
but I don't think he's enjoying it.
No.
Twisted honesty. I think he is just going crazy.
Yeah, exactly. It's clearly this current state of him came from some place of, I don't know, depression and stuff like that and just general disappointment with the world. And yeah, it looks like Yuji might be helping Higuruma out and Higuruma helping Yuji out. So it's super nice. Amazing.
Great one.
Lovely episode, yeah. But also just the guilty sentence from the judgment. He gives Higuruma a sword that just instantly kills someone if he cuts them. Like, is that not insane?
It is.
Can they put Sukuna on trial and he just kills them with a sword, you know?
Yeah, well, it's not that easy.
No.
It is insane, but I guess it just emphasizes the willingness of Higuruma to bring
Yeah, it's just
fair
so interesting.
judgments.
Even something like confiscation, okay, it's not death, but like, it just
So strong.
forcibly takes away your technique. It's super strong. You know, what if Gojo was on trial and you confiscate his technique, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Gojo is an exception, we know it, but I'm just saying, all of these sorcerers are so strong because of something that they have,
Yeah,
some
that's
sort of
true.
technique. It just, boom, it's just taken away and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, because you kind of deserve it, I guess.
Also, I really like that when Yuji once again called for a retrial and then immediately was sentenced to death. And he did it because like the pressure of the hammer was too much. I was just thinking like that situation was much better. just hold out a little longer under the hammer, you know what I mean?
Not
Yeah.
this judgment, literally
Yeah.
crying tears.
Yeah, bloody tears.
Bloody tears,
It opened the eyes through the,
Oh, no.
forcibly opened the eyes even though they were tied shut, and then blood started pouring. Oh my god, terrifying design, terrifying. Absolutely amazing. Super excited to see more of this. Can't wait to see Guruma getting, because clearly he's gonna get in on the
Yeah.
action. I doubt they're just gonna take his
Yeah,
points
I
and
think
leave.
he's
You know?
gonna be on his side, on their side.
That's what it looks like, and that's an amazing addition to the team. Maybe he's gonna help them deal with the other guy who has 100 points. Is clearly a problem, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So let's see how this plays out, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Peace.